In the event of a water, fire, or mold damage emergency, call PuroClean of Cenla. Hey, good morning. It is breezy out there, and we have a wind advisory for parts of the area, oddly not for Sabine Parish, and it doesn't look terrible out there right now. Winds from the south showing up at 8 miles per hour, 59 degrees, dew point's 56. I was a couple minutes late because I had an issue where the system restarted last night and I had to get some more data in, so I think we'll have everything going pretty well here, but we shall see. Looking outside here in Alexandria, 60 degrees, winds from the southeast, though that wind sensor's not great here. Yeah, no, you're going to see wind this morning. We have a wind advisory in place. We have dew points up. Now, that's good because that's going to help with the fire danger. But you can see here no rain on the radar. And up to the north still, of course, been snowing, I think, for several years up there. But you can see there's my data. And boom, there it comes back in. So we just have a few frames of that. A lot of the other stuff is showing up. Current temperatures, for instance, 66 degrees, 59 in Alexandria, 66 in Leesville, I should say. Mid 60s down south for most of us up here in this area. Upper 50s still, but we're going to be in the 60s soon, and then we're going to be in the 70s soon after that. And here's the one map where I don't know if it goes all the way through, but you're going to get the general idea here. Wind gusts of about 20 to 30 miles per hour throughout the day today, and there it cuts off at 4 o'clock. I think we're good from here on. But there's a wind advisory. We had red flag warnings in place yesterday. I don't think we're going to see that today because we have the moisture in place. It's more humid. It's not going to be quite as much of a tinderbox, but it's not good because we have all those dry fuels on the ground, the dead stuff that lays there for the winter. And when that dries out, it's really easy to catch things on fire and then to spread that. Wind alerts, wind advisories in place for the southern 7 parishes of the area. The northern 7, you are not in that advisory, but it's not like we cross a magical line there and you don't get anything. It's going to still be a little breezy from that. Yeah, your ferns, I mean, these are things I don't think about. But yeah, protect the ferns from the wind. Mid 70s today, partly to mostly cloudy skies and no severe weather down here. Maybe a few storms up to the north, but that's going to be about it. We're just not going to see much for the next 7 days. And I know I'm going to harp on this over the next 7 days, but I leave town March 7th. For a week. Cannot skip this trip. It's the one we do with the kids every year. Got to see the kids. Got to do all that kind of stuff. So I will be out of town. Of course, I have the best backup on earth in Tom Convicus, so he will be here to cover any sort of severe weather. And of course, I'm going to be posting all kinds of stuff from up there, be it pictures in the mountains, hopefully some snow, and then of course talking about the weather here. The wind is going to be from the south today, Miss Linda. So March is going to come in like a lion, yes. Now, not so much on Thursday, but that's not March yet. We're just going to see a couple of showers out there, I think, out of this one. That's tomorrow into early Friday, and then it looks like things are going to start to set up as we get toward early midweek next week. And then as we get beyond that, we're going to get in an active pattern that could bring severe weather. It's going to bring some rain, which we so desperately need because you can see here through Tuesday, there's not much going on here. In fact, I think that one might be the old one. This could be the other thing that we didn't have. And again, I get fuzzies off this microphone and I always have something itching my nose. I'm going crazy. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's an old one too, but it's the same idea here. Whatever, I'll show you. There we go. So this is the WPC map here. That half-inch to inch area, that's off to the northeast into Mississippi and Alabama, and down here in Louisiana, it's generally going to be less than 1/4 of an inch. So if you need rain, you're going to have to wait. Let me turn that off. Okay, but this map's old. 7 day. This is not old. It's going to be breezy today. Mid 70s, maybe 80 here on Saturday. We're going to be 48 to start Saturday, so that cold front does come through. It dries us out a little bit, which is not good news, but it is going to be less humid, so it's going to feel a little better, but we want moisture involved in our life right now because we need the rainfall, and it looks like we are going to get that. Here is your 8 to 14 day outlook. Loads of rain coming up, and I'm just, again, checking to make sure this one's accurate here. Yeah, okay, that one's good. We're good to go there. So in that second layer of green, that means a decent chance, like I believe that puts us at a 50 to 60% chance of above normal precipitation, and I think it's going to go higher than that. It's going to be warm. It looks like we'll be in the 70s, maybe even low 80s for this stretch here. But the good news is we have a decent bit of rain coming into the forecast, and some of that could be heavy. And if you need some shrimp, get up there to see Mr. Steve there at Toledo Bend, selling fresh shrimp, and it's partly cloudy up there. Good news. All right, that's it for me for today. We have active stuff coming into the forecast for sure, but for the next week, it's going to be pretty darn boring. And again, that's good. We don't want severe weather, but we desperately need the rain, and that's typically our main delivery method around here. I will have an update as we get a bit closer, but for right now, I'll see you later.